Hello everyone, how are you doing? My name is Andrea, your personal accountability coach. Hope all is well, and I want to talk today about boundaries. Here are 3 key tips that I utilize in my strategical methods of communicating and collaborating with businesses, other entities, individuals. Also, tips that I keep into mind, keep into consideration when dealing with strangers, friends, confidants, companions, even family members. Many times there has been a situation where boundaries have to be set from the get-go. Transparency, honesty, and integrity go a long way. However, if that falls short in any relationship, professional, personal, or any other realm, these must be addressed immediately. When someone is asking a question, make sure you're understanding the contents, the resource, and the intention behind the questions. Make sure you are clear about that you have and comply and abide by specific boundaries when discussing certain topics, areas, or even of the extent of the relationship that you are willing to have with this individual. Whether it be personal, professional, business, familial, or even on an introductory course. The reason I say this is because many times I used to wear my heart on my sleeve, and I used to feel like that there was no reason or no need for boundaries, that everybody understood and felt the way I did. Everybody respected my personal space, what I felt comfortable sharing and comfortable keeping to myself. And although that was my limited knowledge and lack of experience of my increased self-awareness and self-discovery at that time, I had put a broad blanket over thinking that everyone thought, sounded, felt, and respected, individuals as such. However, like I share with all my personal experiences, that was not the case. Many a times I would share information that I was respectful and told individuals that I would keep confidential, and I kept up my part. However, the other side of the coin, their end was not upheld. And this caused a lot of struggle, turmoil, frustration, disappointment, and betrayal. When you feel comfortable with sharing a story, an experience, a certain situation on how you felt and how you handled the situation, you are putting yourself up on a pedestal of disclosure in hoping that people will not only understand and empathize your situation, but will be respectful and also protect your confidentiality and respect to keep things, confidential. Pardon the plane, I'm not rewinding it. I'm going authentic, as you all know. Can't control it, but that's none of the point at this time. In other situations where I thought were professional boundaries I have set, they were abused, unfortunately. Any information or documents or methodologies that I was using to help a business flourish or a company expand, I was doing my diligence for the best at hand for not only the employer, but also my fellow colleagues. And then when seal was broken, I was betrayed. Finally, quick, short story, I was taking a high rank title at an employer one time, where it was my responsibility to uphold and expand and empower the company to flourish beyond its means, have it restructured, and have it thriving the next business year. I did all my due diligence. I went to the resources, space, disclosed and shared my limitations, my limited knowledge, and asked for guidance, and was able to follow through with the commands of the organization as their leader. Truth be told, as soon as I handed the documents, allowed the permits, and did everything in my accordance to make sure that the company would thrive and flourish, I then handed over the report and was able to be successful. Within less than a few minutes, I was let go. So, having said that, with full disclosure, I share with you, make sure that you are concrete and clear about your requests, your understandings, your perspectives, and also the boundary lines that you are drawing in a respectful manner to those that you are working with or in a relationship with. This is very key. Not only will this ground and establish you from the start, but it will be understood from the get-go. If you are an individual that asks questions, let them know. If you have certain limitations and areas that you keep reserved and confidential, let them know. There's no need for explanation, but if everything as in a respectful relationship is understood in the forefront, in any relationship that you acquire, obtain, or are engaged in, business, personal, familial, friendship, acquaintance, or someone that you are going to join forces with, make sure that you are understood from the get-go. Effective communication, effective listening are prevalent and most significant. For you are able to see if you are a match, whether it's a match of chemistry, mission, message, purpose or why, and that you understand each other's levels of respect and communication. That if you feel that you have to disagree with something that somebody says, that you do it in a civil and respectful manner. Now, most of you are saying, well, Andrea, these are common core understandings and this is how the interactions and relationships works. I'm here to tell you, yes, it is, but many times, more often than one, they get dismissed, they get forgotten, and a lot of people don't comply. And as the relationship evolves and grows, those boundaries become slim and almost non-existent. Few key points that I said that I would mention today would be that of to place your boundaries firm. Number one, express clearly your vision, your mission, your purpose, your why, and how you see your message unraveling from start to finish, and you feel confident enough to share each step of the way. Step two, make sure you let the individual know what style of learner you are and how you communicate and how you express your emotions effectively, and that you may be a person who asks a lot of questions or may need a lot of clarification when explaining something, that your learning styles may not meet theirs. So you have a common ground of explanation to avoid frustration and disrespect. Thirdly, also make sure that if you do not feel comfortable, if you feel like you are not a match, that you be courageous enough to depart from the situation. It is better to be upfront and transparent in collaboration or when putting up your boundaries, that they are understood, respected, and heard and followed through, rather than letting it pass you by the first time and then it's a continuation of disrespect, betrayal, lack of understanding, lack of communication, and things become sour. Boundaries are a necessity. Personal, professional, familial, in any relationship, where you draw the line to your understanding and how you do things is most significant, in that you receive the respect you deserve and you also provide the respect that is deserved. So I hope this video has helped you. Pardon the interruption, but this is a subject matter that should not be taken lightly. If you feel you have put up boundaries and people don't respect or comply with them, you have the choice. You be courageous enough to say, you know what, I apologize. However, I'm going to dismiss myself of this situation. Not only are you respecting your own morals, ethics, and values, but you are preventing further confusion, turmoil, disconnect, and disrespect. I hope this video has been helpful for you. I greatly appreciate your support. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Make sure you hold the pen to your own story by following your heart and not the herd, and make sure that you learn how to press play on life. Plan life according to you. My name is Andrea. I am your personal accountability coach, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Make sure this message is shared with all whom you think it could benefit, for someone's watching, someone's listening, and someone's life can be impacted. I thank you. Te amo. Be well.